In 19,990X, the mighty thermonuclear power plant explodes while Bunny is walking by. She's not badly hurt, but the exploding cat curse makes her grow cat ears. Now she's some sort of half-cat, half-rabbit anthropomorphic blight on this earth, hell-bent on getting revenge and ridding herself of the cat curse. And that's how Bunny Must Die, the Metroidvania Dojin game for PC begins. The first thing you'll notice is you can't move right. I'm serious, moving right is near impossible. But if you move to the left, you'll notice a floating object. The gears of the past, which give you the ability to walk to the right. That's some great Metroidvania parody right there. It's satirizing the habit of IV feeding the player basic abilities throughout the game to give them a sense of progress. You know, like pushing boxes, running, and the bat form, like that's anything special.
Later, honey, I'm heading to work.
Oh, by the way, on your way home from work today, could you stop and pick up a few things, like some bread and some milk? Oh, and also, could you kill that man-bat?
I've tried so many times, but nothing ever works.
Bunny finds many more power-ups throughout the game that expand her abilities. Running shoes, wall jump, and the power suit? On top of ability upgrades, you also find hourglasses, which expand Bunny's ability to control time. Oh yeah, that's right, she controls time. Yeah, that's just a thing she does. It's nothing special. Bunny can slow time down, stop it completely, reverse it, and with each hourglass, she gains more powers, the last of which is so secret even the game won't tell you what the hell it does. I'll never tell. In short, the time control is the single most important mechanic in the entire game. There are also the requisite max health upgrades. Yay! Bunny Must Die doesn't have an equipment system. You get multiple weapons across the game that always drop from specific candles, but you can only hold one. It's like in the classic Vanias, when you picked up a sub-weapon, only it's your main weapon now, and they don't have that innovation in Rondo of Blood where the last one pops out of your butt. This leads to a lot of regretful accidental weapon switching. Let's just pretend that it's an intentional design choice, because you. Each time Bunny picks up a different weapon, she yells some English, and it's stupidly cute.
My sword!
That's adorable! Most weapons are projectiles, giving this game an interesting feel. With the design of the bosses and your weapon variety taken into account, one could say that this is a bullet hell crossed with a Metroidvania. This makes even more sense when you realize that it was made by Aeju Murasame, who created the Gundamonium collection games that Rocket Android also published. The bosses are constructed in such a way that you will probably die a few times before realizing how to not do that. It has a very structured feel, and when you die, past the first time at least, you'll probably realize that it happened for a reason. Well, except for this Dracula guy here. It took me quite a while to realize that I have to avoid looking at his crotch to stay alive. Yeah, it's pretty strange. Hilarious, but strange. Another layer of difficulty is that Bunny Must Die's lifted its platforming from Super Metroid instead of Castlevania. If you're moving when you press the jump button, you will perform a spin jump. If you press jump without holding left or right, you do a crouch jump. Not only does your attack button act differently depending on which you do, but the height of the two jumps are also different, and if you land on enemies while doing the crouch jump, you'll do damage. It's the hardest aspect of the entire game. It's basically why Bob stopped playing.
No.
Though the game expects you to die a lot, it's not unfair about it. It has a parry system, allowing you to negate damage if you time any direction button with the moment of impact. It's very similar to Street Fighter III's parry system, and it's pretty cool that you can get through a lot of tough bosses thanks to it. There's quite a lot of content in the package. There are 7 different areas in the game, and 2 canonical story modes that play quite differently. What's that? 2? Yup! Once you beat the game as Bunny, you can play as Chelsea, whose name was on the title screen this whole time. Chelsea controls a good bit differently from Bunny and gets completely new abilities. She controls less like a brawler and more like a glass cannon. Chelsea's story is shorter and less difficult, but it's also refreshingly different from Bunny's style of play, making it a very nice addition. On top of all this content, Bunny Must Die has an exceptional soundtrack. Its OST was completely remixed by Woelfel for the Steam port, and her work is fantastic. She remixed Hitagata Happa's OST for the Gundamonium collection, and is also composing music for Freedom Planet. Her remixes are amazing. Did I mention they're amazing? Because they are. That's what they are. They're amazing. Bunny Must Die is charming as all hell and is absolutely awesome. Anyone who enjoys Castlevania or Metroid should give this game a shot. You can do this by voting for it on Steam Greenlight, maybe picking up a copy of it for any of the services it's currently available on. But really though, go vote for it on Steam Greenlight. Like right now. What are you doing? I mean seriously, you're watching a review for a game that came out 6 months ago in America about bunny girls and cat curses. Sounds like you don't have a whole lot going on right now. So maybe, I don't know, you follow that link in the description, you vote for it, you write something in the comments about this review, the game gets greenlit and everybody goes, "Thank you, Dan, for this awesome review." And I'm like, no, don't thank me. Well, yeah, thank me. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, you should subscribe to us on YouTube and check out our Mirror of Fate review. Feel free to give me someone to talk to on Twitter or like us on Facebook for some reason, and look forward to our next review, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. It's not out yet, but, well, not right now, but if it is out, then that video is clickable, so it'll link you to it. Really though, when I recorded this, that video wasn't done yet, but this voice is stuck in the internet forever. It gets lonely in here.